Okay, so in my last video, how to get your very own Anubis at level 19, I got some feedback from some of my viewers that were having some issues capturing bees at lower levels. They were telling me that the bees would always blow up before they could ever capture them, making it almost impossible to get one, right? So in today's video, I'm going to show you two methods that you can use to catch your very own bee. And the cool part about it is you will not have to fire not a single shot.
Say what?
That's right. You won't even have to fire not a single shot. Now, keep in mind, right, that when you go to capture any POW and Palworld, it's a percentage game, right? So I would not recommend attempting this with anything less than mega balls, right? So the green spheres. And additionally, every individual is going to be different. So some people might actually have percentage plus put in by, praying at the Anubis altar to increase their capture rate. So that's why in this video, I'm going to use the green spheres, mega spheres that you can get at level 14 to prove that you don't need gigaspheres or anything higher to capture these type of pals. But of course, the higher level you are, the better spheres you can use, the easier it's going to be. But anyway, that's enough of the jibber jabber. Let's get into it. Okay, so one thing I've found out is that when you're on a flyer, at most of the time, it does not initiate any type of aggro from the bees. As you can see here, I'm flying over the bees and I'm not aggroing them. If anything, I'm spooking them. So once they get spooked and you'll see a little yellow wave over their head as they start running from you, you can easily start throwing spheres at them and catch them. If you use the green spheres, as you can see here, you'll have a 10% chance of catching them if you hit them in the back. And as you can see on this run, it probably only took me like 3 to 4 actual spheres that actually connected with the mob to capture them. As you can see, I'm missing a lot, but realistically, it was not very difficult to catch this bee at all. And the best part about it is I didn't even have to fire not a single shot. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, yeah, but the only reason those bees ran from you is because your bird is like level 30 something, right? And those bees were only level 20. So I actually put that to the test. Okay, so to test the theory whether the bees would engage or run from a lower level bird as opposed to a higher level bird, I went ahead and used a level 1 Nightwing to see if I would get the same results, and I did. As you can see in this clip right here, the bees are still running from me without engaging me or blowing themselves up, even when I use a level 1 Nightwing. Okay, so for some reason, if anytime you fly over these bees, they just simply aggro you, right? And you don't have the same success I do of not getting aggroed. Don't worry, I got an additional way of how you can catch these bees at lower levels without even any type of flyer. Okay, so the second way involves hunting at night. As you can see here, we're just within eyesight of the spawning area, and you see these bees sleeping here. Now, this level 20 from the back with a mega ball, you have a 10% chance of catching it and a 1% chance from the front, where there's 21, you have 1% chance from the front and 8% from the back. So I'd strongly recommend that you attempt to catch the level 20, as you're going to have a 2% better chance of catching it with a mega sphere. Now, as you can see here, once you throw a sphere at it, even when it wakes up, if you don't catch it, it goes right back to sleep or stays in a dormant stage with not engaging you. As long as you don't engage it and just continue to use your spheres, you should have no issues with it just simply standing there and then going back to sleep if you don't throw another ball at it. But as you can see here, it only took but a few megaspheres before I finally was able to capture this bee. But keep in mind, just because I was able to catch it in just a few balls doesn't mean that you're going to, right? Capturing is a numbers game and it's very random. So every situation is going to be different. So as you can see, these are two very easy ways to catch those very elusive bees without getting blown up with those suicide bomber vests, right? And the best part about it is realistically, you can actually start trying to catch those bees at level 14 if you really wanted to, or level 15 once you get your very first flyer saddle, right? But hey, man, I hope this video helped you out. And if it did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you get notified every time we put out a video. And please put something in the comments, whether it's hello, an emoji, or hey, man, this video actually helped me out. And don't forget to give us those thumbs up so we can start ranking better in the YouTube algorithm. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm Dark Garza, your OG on the GC. We'll see you next time.